Good afternoon. My name is Donna Thiesel, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday, beginning at 1 p.m. Central. As I get to ride home with you in the afternoon, we get to spend a little bit of time together. You can find us on television, Channel 182, Charter Communications, Abundance Television, syndicated, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget the podcast on thenewscasters.com. You can also find us on the radio at iecradio.media, where we are Fox News affiliates. We appreciate that opportunity as well. Continue sending emails, Donna at donnasedge.com. That's Donna at donnasedge.com. And I do appreciate it. And it's helpful for both of us because the show is about you anyway. And the show is about what you would like to see and what you would like for me to talk about. And so one of them is, well, a lot of you have actually sent this one, is how to improve your memory. Because we're in this fast-paced, crazy world right now where, all we hear is, who you're going to vote for. It's politics. It's just bunch of nonsense all the time. And, people put their politics into everything. One suggestion I would definitely have is to get off of Facebook. No more than you have to. If you're on it all the time, you're going to hear everybody's idea about how everything should be. And I'm going to tell you, 90% of it's wrong. First of all, you need to make your own mind up about what you're going to do and who you're going to vote for, and let the rest of it just go. I mean, just don't even worry about it. Don't be concerned, because all that's going to do is you're going to, believe me, how many emails I get from folks who are depressed about this whole thing. Just don't be. Just do your own thing, do your own life. Stay off of social media. Okay, now, I found this article. Everybody knows I love healthline.com. So I found this article I thought was really interesting, and it puts it all in a nutshell. It's 14 natural ways to improve your memory. You may be able to strengthen your memory with diet, exercise, and certain practices, including meditation. So everyone has moments of forgetfulness from time to time, especially when life gets crazy and busy. This can be a completely normal occurrence. Having a poor memory can be frustrating. Genetics play a role in memory loss, especially in the serious neurological conditions like Alzheimer's disease. However, research has shown that diet and lifestyle have a major impact on your memory as well. So here are 14 evidence-based ways to improve your memory naturally. We all like the natural way, right? Number one, eat less added sugar. And I can see why they got that up there as number one, because we're in a fast-paced world. Both parents work. Everybody's in a rush. You're trying to fix supper. You decide, well, I just don't want to fix supper tonight, so I'm going to go and get something at the fast food restaurant. Not a good idea. Now, I'm not saying never go to a fast food restaurant. What I'm saying is don't let this be a nightly occurrence. It does a lot of damage. And there's sugar in things you don't have a clue what they're in. I've done a lot of research on that. Now, eating too much added sugar has been linked to many health issues and chronic diseases, including cognitive decline. The research has shown that a sugar-laden diet can lead to poor memory and reduced brain volume, particularly in the area of the brain that stores short-term memory. For example, one study of more than 4,000 people found that those with a higher intake of sugary beverages like your soda had lower total brain volumes and poorer memories on average compared with people who had consumed less sugar. Cutting back on sugar not only helps the memory, but it also improves your overall health. Summary: research has shown that people who on a regular basis consume lots of added sugar may have much more poor memory and lower brain volume than those who limit sugar. Do I like sugar? Do I like chocolate candy bars? Yes. But I try to save that as a reward for the weekend and not do it through the week. I need all the brain cells I can get. Number two, try a fish oil supplement. Fish oil is rich in the omega-3 fatty acids and acid EPA and acid DHA. So let's dig a little more into that. Now, these fats are important for overall health. and have been shown to lower the risk of heart disease and reduce inflammation, relieve stress and anxiety, and slow mental decline. Many studies have shown that consuming fish and fish oil supplements may improve memory, especially in older people. A 2015 study review of 28 people showed that when adults with mild symptoms of memory loss took supplements rich in DHA and EPA, like fish oil, they experienced improved memory. Both DHA and EPA are vital to the health functioning of the brain and also help reduce inflammation in the body, which has been linked to cognitive decline. Here's the summary. Fish and fish oil supplements are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. Consuming them may help improve short-term working and on your memory, especially in older adults. Now, number 3, take time for meditation and prayer. The practice of meditation may positively affect your health in many ways. It's relaxing and it's soothing, and it's been found to reduce stress and pain, lower blood pressure, and even improve your memory. In fact, meditation has been shown to increase the gray matter in the brain. Now, gray matter contains neuron cell bodies. As you age, gray matter declines, which negatively impacts memory and cognition. Meditation and relaxation techniques have been shown to improve short-term memory in people of all ages, from people in their 20s to older adults. For example, one study showed that there were some college students who engaged in meditation practices like mindfulness had significantly better working memory than students who did not practice meditation. Now, the spatial working memory is the ability to hold and process information in your mind about the positions of objects in space. So meditation isn't just good for the body. It's also good for the brain. Research suggests meditation may increase gray matter in the brain and improve spatial working memory. Let's talk about number 4, which is maintaining a moderate weight. And I'm not saying let's all be 6'2" and weigh 100 pounds. That's not what it is. You got to have a balance, okay? You got to have some kind of weight on you. Maintaining a moderate body weight is essential for well-being and is one of the best ways to keep your body and mind in top condition. Several studies have established obesity as a risk factor for cognitive decline. Having obesity can actually cause changes to memory-associated genes in the brain, negatively affecting your memory. Obesity can also lead to insulin resistance and inflammation. We hear about inflammation, how that causes problems in our body, both of which can negatively impact the brain. A study of 50 people between ages of 18 and 35 found that a higher body mass index was associated with significantly worse performance on memory tests. Obesity is also associated with a higher risk of developing Alzheimer's disease, a progressive disease that destroys memory and cognitive function. Here's the summary. Obesity is a risk factor for cognitive decline. Maintaining a body mass index within the normal range may help you avoid a host of issues associated with obesity, including a poor memory. Now let's talk about number 5, get enough sleep. Okay, we all need to work on this. Lack of proper sleep has been associated with poor memory for quite some time. Sleep plays an important role in memory consolidation. This is a process in which short-term memories are strengthened and are transformed into long-lasting memories. Research shows that if you're sleep deprived, you could be negatively impacting your brain. For example, one study looked into the effects of sleep in 40 children between the ages of 10 and 14. One group of children was trained for memory loss and test in the evening, then tested the following morning after a night's sleep. Then the other group was trained and tested on the same day with no sleep between the training and testing. The group that slept between training and testing performed 20% better on the memory test. Another study found that nurses working the night shift made more mathematical errors and that 68% of them scored lower on memory tests compared with nurses working the day shift. Maybe we all want night shift nurses. Health experts recommended adults get between 7 and 9 hours of sleep each night for optimal health. The summary on this: studies have consistently associated sufficient sleep with better memory performance. Sleep helps consolidate memories. You're also likely to perform better on memory tests if you are well rested than rather than if you've been sleep deprived. Now, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a mental state in which you focus on your present situation, maintaining awareness of your surroundings and feelings. Mindfulness is used in meditation, but the two aren't one and the same. So meditation is a more formal practice, whereas mindfulness is a mental habit you can use in any situation. So let's dig into this one. This is very interesting. Studies have shown that mindfulness is effective at lowering stress. Stress causes issues, and improving concentration and memory. Now, one study of 293 psychology students showed that those who underwent mindfulness training had improved memory performance when recalling objects compared with students who did not receive this mindfulness training. Mindfulness has also been linked with a lower risk of age-related cognitive decline and an overall improvement in psychological well-being. Incorporate mindfulness techniques into your daily routine by paying more attention to your present situation, concentrating on your breathing, breathing deep breaths in, deep breaths out, and gently resetting your attention when your mind wanders. And everybody's mind wanders, especially these days. Summary: practicing mindfulness techniques has been associated with increased memory performance. Mindfulness is also linked to reduced age-related cognitive decline. Number 7, drink alcohol in moderation, or don't drink it at all. I need all the help I can get, so I don't. Consuming too many alcoholic beverages can be detrimental to your health in many ways and can negatively impact your memory. So binge drinking is a pattern of drinking that raises your blood alcohol levels to 0.08 grams per milliliter or above. Studies have shown it alters the brain and results in memory deficits. Now, a study of 155 college freshmen found that students who consumed 6 or more drinks within a short period of time, whether that's weekly or monthly, had difficulties in immediate and delayed memory recall tests compared with students who never binge drank. Alcohol exhibits effects on the brain. Repeated episodes of binge drinking can damage a part of the brain that plays a vital role in memory, while having a drink or two now and then is likely okay. Avoiding excessive, and I'm just going to say avoiding alcohol intake is a smart way to protect your memory. Okay, here's the summary. Alcohol has neurotoxic effects on the brain, including reducing memory performance. Occasionally, moderate drinking is typically not an issue, but binge drinking can damage a key area of your brain associated with your memory. Let's go ahead and cut into a commercial break. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes with the rest of these intriguing ideas to improve your brain. Twin City Used Car Sales has been serving drivers in the Northeast Alabama area for years with a quality selection of late model used cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks. On top of our extensive selection and competitive prices, we offer professional auto financing services for used car buyers of all credit levels. Whether you've just begun your search or you're ready to secure your next vehicle, at Twin City Used Car Sales, you will drive away with the vehicle of your dreams. The sales and finance staff at Twin City Used Car Sales looks forward to serving you, and you can apply for financing online before your visit to our used dealership in Gadsden, Alabama. Check us out on the web at twincityusedcars.com or go by our location at 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama. We sincerely look forward to serving you. At at Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020. We're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer.
Yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
Okay, we're back. My name is Donna, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show. Thank you for watching every day, Monday through Friday. And as we get to ride together and we get to talk and about all situations that have something to do with the world, how we can do things, and how we can learn things on a much better platform. So I promise no yelling and no screaming. Okay, number 8, train your brain. We're talking about ways to train our brain and have better memory. So exercising your cognitive skills by playing brain games is a fun and effective way to boost your memory. Crosswords, word recall games, even mobile apps dedicated to memory training are an excellent way to strengthen your memory. I found that whenever I can write, if I can find, and you can find them all over the place, and these are books with crossword puzzles in it, where I actually sit and I write it down. I write the answer. I write the word in. To me, are better. I don't know about everybody else, but crosswords, word recall games are awesome. So a study that included 42 adults with mild cognitive impairment found that playing games on a brain training app for 8 hours over a 4-week period improved performance in memory tests. I don't know if this is something you would do like every day. I would think so, because that's how you develop a habit. Now, another study of 4,715 people was showing that people who did 15 minutes of online brain training program at least 5 days a week, their short-term memory, working memory, concentration, and problem solving improved significantly compared to a controlled group. Plus, brain training games have been shown to help reduce the risk of dementia in older adults. Summary is here. Games that challenge your brain may help you strengthen your memory and even reduce the risk of dementia. Number 9, limit the refined carbs. Consuming large amounts of refined carbohydrates like cake, cereal, cookies, white rice, and white bread may be damaging to your memory. These foods have a high glycemic index, meaning that the body digests these carbohydrates quickly, leading to a spike in your blood sugar levels. Studies have shown that the Western diet, which is high in refined carbohydrates, is associated with dementia, cognitive decline, and reduced cognitive function. One study involving 317 healthy Korean children found that those who consumed more processed carbs, like white rice, noodles, and fast food, had reduced cognitive capacity, including poor short-term and working memory. Another study demonstrated that adults who consumed ready-to-eat breakfast cereal daily had poorly cognitive function than those who consumed cereal less frequently. Here's the summary. Like added sugar, refined carbohydrates lead to a spike in blood sugar levels, which can damage your brain over time. Diets high in refined carbs have been associated with dementia, cognitive decline, and reduced brain function. Number 10, get that vitamin D level up. Sometimes we spend too much time indoors. And I notice this out of young folks, the ones who stay inside a lot. They play games, watch television or whatever all the time. They seem to have an issue. I'm telling you, I've just noticed that with their memory. So let's talk about this one, okay, because it's so important. Vitamin D is an important nutrient, and you get it from the sun, by the way. Low levels of vitamin D have been linked to a host of health issues, including a reduction in cognitive function. So this is the study. A study with 318 older adults for 5 years found that those who had blood levels of vitamin D less than 20 ng per millimeter, ml, lost their memory and other cognitive abilities faster than those with normal vitamin D levels. So low levels of vitamin D have been linked to greater risk of developing dementia. And this is something that I've often thought about. Vitamin D deficiency is very common, especially in colder climates and those with darker skin. Speak with your doctor about getting a blood test to find out if you need a vitamin D supplement. We all need to be outdoors more. Summary, vitamin D deficiency is very common, especially in colder climates. And talk with your doctor and ask about a blood test. Number 11 is exercise. Exercise is important for overall physical and mental health. Research has established that it's beneficial for the brain and may improve memory in people of all ages, from children to older adults. For example, a study of 144 people aged 19 to 93 showed that a single bout of 15 minutes of moderate exercise on a stationary bike led to improved cognitive performance, including memory, across all ages. Many studies have shown exercise may increase the secretion of proteins and improve the growth and development of neurons, leading to improved brain health. Regular exercise in midlife is also associated with decreased risk of developing dementia later in life. Summary, exercise brings incredible benefits for your whole body, including your brain. Number 15, choose anti-inflammatory foods. Consuming a diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods may improve your memory. Okay, antioxidants help lower inflammation in the body by reducing oxidative stress caused by free radicals. You can consume antioxidants in foods like fruit, vegetables, and teas. And I love all of these. A recent review of 9 studies with more than 31,000 people found that those who ate more fruits and vegetables had lower risk of cognitive decline and dementia compared to those who consumed less of these nutritional foods. Berries. I have every berry you can think of out here in my garden. I have blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries. If it's a berry, I got it out there. Berries are particularly high in antioxidants like flavonoids, Eating them may be an excellent way to prevent memory loss. And yes, I put a lot of them in the freezer. And let me give you a quickie way, and because we've got two more things I need to mention. So I get my fresh fruit in. I know that it doesn't have anything on it. It's just raised from the sunshine. That's basically all it has is vitamin D in it. So I'll wash the berries. I'll drain them really good. Don't have any water or moisture in them. I'll put them on a cookie sheet, like a big cookie sheet. Put it in the freezer for about 2 hours. Then what I'll do is after 2 hours, couple of hours, I'll take it out and I'll break it and put it in good freezer bags. Then in the morning, what we do with our breakfast, we have fresh berries. We have berries that came from our garden all year round. And I'm just telling you, it helps. And you know what's put in it if you raise it yourself. And there's just and if you'll do it this way, it's going to freeze better and it's going to taste like you just got it out of the garden, even in the month of January. So do that, okay? I want to keep you around, and I'm going to keep your mind around too. That's why we're talking about this. Okay, now number 13. Consider curcumin. Curcumin is a compound found in high concentrations of the turmeric root. This is something I put in my tea every day. It's one of the category of compounds called polyphenols. It's a potent antioxidant and it exerts powerful anti-inflammatory effects in the body. Studies have found that curcumin reduces oxidative damage and inflammation in the brain. It also lowers the quality of plaques that get associated and hang in the brain. These accumulate on the neurons and cause cell and tissue death, leading to memory loss. You got to do it. Turmeric root. Now you can buy it also in a powder. Make sure it says 100% turmeric, okay? Because sometimes people try to pull stuff over on you, and you may have something else in there. In fact, this plaque buildup may play a role in progressive of Alzheimer's disease. Though more human studies are needed on the effects of curcumin on memory, some studies suggest it may be effective at boosting memory and preventing cognitive decline. Okay, now what does this mean? What's the summary? Okay, curcumin is a potent antioxidant. Animal studies have shown it reduces inflammation and plaques in the brain. However, more research on humans is needed. I'm saying do it. Okay, number 14, add some cocoa to your diet. Does that mean I get a Hershey bar like 3 times a day? No, that's not what that means. Cocoa is not only delicious but also nutritious, providing a powerful dose of antioxidants called flavonoids. Research suggests that flavonoids are particularly beneficial to the brain. They may help stimulate the growth of blood vessels and neurons and increase blood flow in parts of the brain involved with memory. A study of 30 healthy people found that those who consumed dark chocolate containing 720 micrograms of cocoa flavonoids demonstrated better memory compared to those who consumed white chocolate without cocoa flavonoids. To get the most benefit out of chocolate, choose dark chocolate with a cocoa content of at least 70% or higher. That will help ensure it contains larger amounts of antioxidants. Now here's the summary, and I'm going to have to be brief with this. The summary: cocoa is high in antioxidants. They may help improve your brain performance, memory performance as well. Make sure to choose dark chocolate with 70% of the cocoa or higher, so you can get also a concentrated dose of those antioxidants. Now here's the bottom line. There are many fun, simple, even delicious ways to improve your memory. Exercising your mind and body, enjoying a quality piece of chocolate, and reducing the amount of added sugar in your diet are all excellent techniques. So let's try adding a few of these science-backed tips to your daily routine to boost your brain health and keep your memory in top condition. Let's do that. Let's just say together we're gonna make this. We're gonna make this case. We say we're gonna start doing this beginning today. Okay, no, let's not wait until tomorrow because then we'll think about it and we'll not start it. Let's just say today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Donna, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. You can find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, Abundant Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget the podcast on thenewscasters.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a super duper awesome rest of the day.